Welcome back to Dragon Ball Super Anime Review, episode number 30. I believe this is episode 35, correct? Yep, 35. This one is basically a review of episode 180 of Dragon Ball Super, Frieza and Frost on Mutual Malevolence. Yes, this kind of happens in the episode. I should point out that this episode is bookended at the start and beginning of a battle between Goku and Rashi. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, she's from Universe 2. And she's another person from Universe 2 in this episode. Raberdeen, yes. You see the start of the battle, beginning of the episode, and in the episode, it continues. And that's all you see in the battle. The whole chunks of this episode is that you first see Gohan boarding a robot. I think this is also from Universe 2. It's not explicitly where this robot came from, but it's one of the fighters. Then Gohan encounters the species that is from Universe 2, which is the same species that taught Goku in the transmission. And he has a tough time trying to beat him. And then all of a sudden, Frieza basically watched everything. He's like, okay, I'm stepping in. I should point out that the several gods' destruction are basically admiring some of the stuff going on in this episode. Like, they basically comment on the Goku Remedy fight. That come out how basically that Goku's got basically all the fighting in him. And of course, they admire her passion. Being a very passionate fighter. Yeah, a lot of the gods basically comment on this. Not just the god of Universe 2. Oh no, not just her. Yeah, not just the god destruction of her. Yeah, several of the other gods basically comment on her, basically her will and tenacity, and admire her. Yep. And then pretty much like with the episode itself, first we have Gohan take on, what's his name? Jamasi. Yeah, the guy from the alien species that got Goku alien transmission. Of course, yeah, they fight for a bit, and then Frieza shows up, fights him for a good long while. He pretty much beats him pretty easily. He nearly kills the man, and it's implied it looked like he may have killed him, but nope, he didn't kill him. He's not stupid enough to make the rules, so he basically hits him in a non-vital spot and then kicks him out of the ring, and then pretty much he ends up in the arms of the goddess of destruction of Universe 2. And that's the last to see of him. And then Frost shows up completely out of nowhere, following what happened with last week's episode, him basically taking on freaking Vegeta. So have like supposedly a brief alliance between him and Frieza, which stems from the start of this particular battle back in '94. As for why that they sat on this thing for so long, no idea why. And it looked like that him and Frieza be working together, and Frieza beats up Gohan for a little while, despite the fact early on, Beerus told Frieza if you harm Gohan, he will in fact hurt him so badly. Even yes, his plan is basically to, well, they think his plan is to use the Super Dragon Ball himself, despite the fact he told Goku he used the Earth Dragon Balls to do that. Yeah, and there was a talk of him manipulating the gods. That happened in the sub. There's no mention of it in the dub. Yeah, there's no mention of him basically saying he's going to manipulate that this server is a good way to manipulate the gods. Yeah, for some reason that dialogue was cut. I have no idea why. We see him and Frost work together. Yeah. And of course, at the Gohan's on the ground, of course, it's later revealed that he was actually faking his battle with Gohan along. And then he has some sort of like goes. Of course, he also goes to go into Frieza mode briefly. And Gohan sort of goes to Ultimate Gohan mode, and then after he powers on from his Golden Frieza mode, he basically goes super beefy. One of you characters do this. He's like, hey, this might make this thing super energy really fast. He tricks him, throws him out of the ring. Frost gets freaking like he's mad at him, and basically tries to attack Frieza for tricking him. So he's instantly erased, just like that, by the Omni King. Yep. Yeah, he's arrested by. He's basically erased. And they say the next time anybody from your universe attacks anybody and from universe attacks people in the field, your universe automatically gets erased. I'm like, okay. So they probably like, okay, don't attack anybody. It's automatic basically erasure. Which, okay, coming from them makes a lot more sense than basically told via the Grand Minister. Yeah. Overall, this episode only had 2 eliminations, which is kind of surprising because last week we had a good, like, I think it was like 1 elimination. I think it was like 2 or 3 at least last week. Yeah, good like few eliminations last week. And this week it's only just 2 people. One Universe 6, which is the second person from Universe eliminated, and someone else from Universe 2, which I believe is the 4th person they've actually lost. Yeah, 4th. Yeah. And of course, Roshi in the episode brings up how cunning Frieza is, even though he's only met Frieza once prior to this tournament, when he arrived on Earth during the Resurrection F arc. Yeah, he's probably heard about him, and Goku has probably spoken to him about Frieza. But here's the thing: prior to that Resurrection F arc, Master Roshi has never met Frieza. Never met the guy. It's kind of weird. And yet he knows how he thinks. Probably because Goku told him about it. That's a possibility. I mean, Krillin has met him before. He's kind of Krillin at least twice prior to this. Kind of on Namek and of course Earth. As for Tien, kind of the same thing. He only counts him once because the only people who count him prior to him coming to Earth were just Gohan, Krillin, Goku, and frickin' Piccolo. Oh yeah, and Vegeta as well. And that's it. Yep. So as for where Roshi gets his line from, I don't know. But my only theory, they don't explain in the episode, but my theory, Goku must tell him a lot about Frieza. And probably get a good description of it anyways. Otherwise, that's really it for this particular review. Stay tuned for I have 2 other videos coming today. Like I said, Barto and a movie review of the 4 Star Trek film. Which, that will be next, okay? But this next review. Bye.